Welcome to Disruptive Live. I am Naoka Warrior, and today I'm joined by Mike Devlin, Account Director at Bell Integration. Mike, welcome. How are you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. It's been a lovely journey coming in this morning.
Wonderful. Tell us a bit about your role at Bell Integration.
Okay, so as you rightly say, I'm one of the account directors at Bell, which basically means I look after some of our key clients. I'm responsible for the relationship we have and the services we deliver.
Wonderful. What does Bell Integration's resource services offer really mean, or what does it do?
So Bell provide a number of IT technology focused services. The resource servicing proposition is one of these. And it's really, probably the easiest way to think about it is when you need temporary capability. So many customers struggle to achieve, peak workload. Let's say we've got a really critical project coming in and, the current workforce can't extend themselves enough to take care of that project. So we need to go out and get temporary workers. Or indeed, don't like to talk about it, but on the other end of the scale, maybe the company's contracting slightly, the markets have gone against them a bit, and sometimes, actually scaling down that permanent workforce can be difficult. So a lot of customers will look at temporary workers. Generally, people look at it as contractors to fulfill those peaks and troughs in demand. Our resource services proposition actually delivers this solution in a different way. So what it basically does is we employ quite a number of our own permanent staff. So they're a known quality, a known quantity, they're trained, they're set objectives, their objectives are aligned to our customers when they're placed on site. So in effect, we place our permanent staff in as a flexible resource, a resource service to our customers to help them deal with these temporary worker type requirements.
Wonderful. I'm sure your clients are really impressed with the services, but what does it offer them?
So it gives them flexibility and peace of mind. So all of our services are backed up by a service delivery function. So these guys or ladies, are aligned to each of our customers. Their role is really to understand those customers at a really sort of detailed level. Understand the working practices, understand the culture, understand, if they like, this sort of individual or that sort of individual fits in the team or whatever it happens to be. And using that knowledge, plus also our technical understanding of the various functions in which we focus on and specialise in, we ensure that we deliver the exact correct person for a given role. And, to put that in some context, I have customers that don't even interview our people. So they give us a requirement and we fulfill that role. Now, if you apply that into today's markets where, managers are getting sort of bogged down. I had a case the other day with one of my clients that, one manager had to sift through 55 CVs for one role that he was trying to recruit for. And he rejected 52 of them on the first page. And the other 3 were only just about suitable. So again, if you apply that sort of rationale, that sort of waste of time for a management function, the service we offer is a bit of a benefit for them. So it saves our clients, the line management function, the hiring managers, a huge amount of their own time, and gives them, a real sort of known quality capability to deliver against requirements. But also because we use our own permanent staff, we employ these people. They come in cheaper generally than a standard contractor within that sort of function. So actually, our taking a risk and owning that capability enables us to be competitive in that market.
I was just about to ask you how it differs from, say, a standard contractor engagement.
Yes, well, I mean, when you think about it, when you're bringing on board a contractor, getting them up to speed is, time consuming and very costly. What our service delivery function will do is develop, site packs which contain a great deal of knowledge about our customers. Always under, making sure we're GDPR compliant, all these sorts of things. But we will properly brief, properly mentor, and invest a lot of time and effort in terms of bringing these people up to speed before they land on site. These people will always be fully security vetted, background checked, so there's never any issues around, finding they've got some poor credit history if they're going into a bank, or they've got a criminal record if they're going into the Ministry of Justice, or whatever it happens to be, So we invest a lot of time and effort to make sure we minimise the time to value of landing these people. But also, not many companies will actually take the risk of actually owning their own people anymore. Everyone sort of dips into this contractor market and takes their chances, really. And there's another key thing approaching this year, actually, which is some quite profound changes in the tax laws that affect contractor agencies. And a lot of larger customers are running very scared of this. And again, if Bell Integration are delivering our own permanent workforce, then that just avoids that approaching issue come whatever it is, April or so.
Thank you for that. And Mike, lastly, are Bell Integration a recruitment agency as well as a service provider and integrator?
Well, that's a really good question, actually, because a lot of people confuse us with, a recruitment organisation or a resource provision outsourcer or such like. So broadly, we're not. We do have a function where we direct recruit our own people, but we also have, preferred supplier list of our own agencies to onboard people and like. But it's really, when I'm talking to customers, I say we're not a recruitment agency, we're a service provider. We provide you with a service. And actually one of the key things is these sorts of services, generally people pay on a day rate, and there are a lot of controls in organisations these days around those sort of day rate spend. If you've got an extension on your house, would you pay your builder on a daily rate? Generally, you just sort of say, right, I'm going to pay you this much money for delivering this extension on my house. So what we also do is we take risks. We assume risk in terms of, committing deliverables to our customers. So we will actually deliver these flexible services in an outcome-based scenario. So we will commit to a statement of work to our customers and deliver an outcome. So again, it just delivers that extra level of flexibility but assurance to our customers.
Thank you so much for joining me, Mike. It's been great speaking to you.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, that's all we have time for. Thank you for watching.